Hi, this is Marion Williams, and I'm going to be teaching stop and dare strategies for writing persuasive opinion papers. And I'm going to simulate teaching to a group of middle school students in a resource room. Hey everyone, come on in, get settled in. What we're going to do today, as you know, is define the steps for planning and developing a persuasive opinion paper. Now, I know that this doesn't sound exciting, but I've been keeping track of your writing progress this semester, and you all have the ability to pick good ideas, you write well, you organize your notes, and you have excellent handwriting and spelling skills. So I know that you can all do this. So let's talk about our strategy, which is called the Stop and Dare strategy. As you can see behind me here on the smartboard and then in the posters around the room, this is what is called a mnemonic device. And that is when the first letter in each phrase, you see the highlighted red, that stands for a step. And when you take all those first letters and you put them together, it spells a word that helps you remember the strategy. So in this case, the first letter is S, and that stands for suspend judgment. So when you're writing an opinion paper, you want to consider both sides before you take your position, which leads to the second step, take a side. And that is when you determine which side has the strongest argument. The third step is organize your ideas. So you want to research and then put your ideas into some kind of significant order that is meaningful for you. P stands for plan. So as you write, you just keep planning, keep editing, and refining your paper. Now the DARE part of this strategy stands for the basic structure of a paper. Persuasion paper. So D is develop a topic sentence, A is add supporting ideas, R is reject arguments for the opposing side, and E is end with a strong conclusion. Okay, so I'm going to model this for you. So my topic will be, should marine animals be captured in the wild to perform at zoos and theme parks? So on one hand, people love entertainment, and sometimes animals get injured or abandoned in the wild. So why not have them come to a zoo? But there's the other hand that says, how does it affect the animals to live in captivity for most of their lives? So the side I'm decided to take is that marine animals should not be captured in the wild. I'm going to organize my ideas, which starts with some good research, and then putting my best ideas in some kind of order. Then I'm going to plan more as I write, which means I keep revising and editing as I write my paper. But don't forget the basics. That's the DARE part, which talks about the basic structure of your persuasion paper. And the D stands for develop a topic sentence. A is add supporting ideas. R is reject arguments for the opposing side. And E is ending with a strong conclusion. The next step in this strategy is to memorize. These posters are all around the room, and you also can write down what each letter stands for on note cards so that you can remember all of the steps for planning and developing your paper. Okay, it's time for you to practice. Please break into groups of 3 to 5 students and share your ideas just about selecting a topic. So the first part of stop, suspending judgment, and then taking a side. So why don't you work together for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be back in the large group. Okay, great. You had some wonderful discussions going on there, and now you're going to start writing on your own. So as you go, be sure that you refer to the stop and dare posters around the room. Use your Chromebooks to get some good research going. Write notes and put your strongest arguments into some type of significant order. And remember to keep planning while you write.